Peter Obi is a content creator. I wonder why people take him seriously. Signed, Deji. Deji, you are truly a very disrespectful man. Very, very disrespectful man. You speak about a whole Peter Obi that was the governor in his state for 2 terms. 2 terms, and as he exited that state, he left all the money behind. He didn't steal it, he didn't pocket it, he didn't do mago, he left it there. A man that the people say they want, a man that the people love, you're calling him content creator. A man that intimidated and agitated Tinubu so much that he started campaigning from 3 years ago. We started seeing his face on buses and posters from 3 years ago. This is a content creator, right? Right? This is a man that fights for a free and fair election. He doesn't have to do mago to be up there. He's like, listen, this is what I'm offering the country, right? The only thing you can say is he might be more diplomatic than normal. But me and you know that that man has fire under his skin. We all know. We all know. This is a man that whether you're old, rich, in the village, in the city, you know him. You praise him. You feel hope. This is a man that has given Nigerians hope. And you, ambulance chaser, has the audacity to come out and speak. The suffer never reach you, Abi. Are you getting special treatments exactly? Please help me understand this. Because when you run your mouth, please put some respect on his name. First of all, content creators are not bad. Like, they actually do the work. But come on. Mr. Peter Obi will go from Nigeria to Zimbabwe to South Africa to America to any country, and he's given the honor and respect. Mr. Peter Obi can stand tall and walk amongst leaders, unlike some people. You don't see him stumbling around, though. You don't see him falling on his face all the time. A man that speaks with intelligence and so much. See, me, I won't say who you people should vote for. I don't say Obi or Atiku or whatever, but please, use sense. These ones, these people over here, they send them. You know, it's getting closer to the elections right now, so everybody's sending their people. Please go and corrupt these people's minds, or go and make these people feel like, if he's a content creator, Oga, leave him for us then. If he's a content creator, we want him like that. Nigerians are sick and tired of being disrespected by a system that creates no opportunities for us. We want somebody that when they say they are the president of Nigeria, they represent us with steez. We want somebody that looks good and elevates Nigeria. Mr. Chajambela. Don't allow people disrespect you. Just do your charge and bail lawyer in peace and we will respect you. But you see, when you start coming and opening your mouth to disrespect people that can change lives, I would not accept that. The people will not accept that. Who do you want us to vote? Huh? You're talking, he cannot even stand with Atiku. Please leave it like that. Leave it like that for us. You see, the mistake he made then was he wanted to be diplomatic. It won't be like that in 2027, okay?
Deji Adeyanju, he won't go APC. It takes time, they support Tinubu government. But if he come out openly to say, oh, I don't go APC or I'm supporting Tinubu government, they use leg back, like Remokre. Remokre started by fighting Obi, later he just crossed him. Ogbori wole. They use the same style. He one day use leg back to enter. If you're going to APC, go freely. Leave that man alone. What has he done to you? He hasn't done anything. You want to go to APC, you don't know how you will do it. Because Showore will be disappointed, your brother. So you don't know the style. He said, if Obi's on the ballot, I will vote Tinubu. You think, say, we don't know who you they support before. I beg, crossing. Stop using leg back. Deji, cross center.
Barrister Deji, obviously, you grew up from a home filled with violence, past goals. where there is no peace, everything irritates people so much. If anybody should answer or be called a content creator here, that should be your Oga, Mr. Sowore. If not that you have been blindfolded with hate and wickedness, why did you have to refer Peter Obi as a content creator? Leaving Sowore, who is the master of all, the master of content creator, the master of unnecessary interview, granting unnecessary interview everywhere. Okay, we agree that Peter Obi, a lot of people actually, a lot of Biafra agitators actually use Peter Obi's face on their profile pictures, right? Let's go for free and fair election. If people said no. Thank God you mentioned grab it, run away with it, snatch it. Is that how a country should be running election? And he's proud. They're also proud to post this kind of nonsense here. If Nigeria is a working system country, there's some certain things even you say out here that will put you in trouble. But because who cares? Everybody can come out, grant interview on a podcast and do nonsense and get away with it. Peter is a content creator. Sowore is now what? Sowore is now dancing and swimming under content. Sowore is dancing and swimming under content. If Peter Obi, if you should open your mouth and call Peter Obi a content creator, they say you have a freedom of speech. Everybody can say whatever they want to say. But sometimes, as a grown man you are, bite your words. Filter your words before you speak. The only one person looking for a betterment of this country. You people should allow the content creator to take 4 years. This is only what he's asking for. Only 4 years. He didn't ask for more. Only 4 years. But you people were all afraid of meeting him with free and fair election. Deji, looking at your picture, you bet with bitterness and grudge. I swear down. I wonder the home you came from. Because now I'm full of violence. If not, if you know they speak this nonsense here, in the name of you want to speak for Tinubu's behalf. You and the Reno Mokri, not just they in the same ship, not the same ship carry both of you and Reno Mokri. Mad people everywhere. So you have the courage calling people to be content creators. You've had enough of this from you and your master. You push to change another tactics because this is one, you don't cast. Peter Obi is a content creator. No wahala. But mind you, that same content creator, a lot of people love him so much. He was the same person who beat President Tinubu 2023, where we do mago to take away power from him. It was that same content creator that want free and fair election. He would see that content creator where they use his personal money, not government money, to they take care of government schools, not be saying a private school. Now that same content creator, now they beg for Nigerians, let's do free and fair election. If you people are not intimidated by the same so-called content creator, why are you and your yellow beret master always granting unnecessary interview, insulting the same so-called content creator? So content creators are actually this bold, right? To beat down the people who claim that they are not creating content, but they are stealing and they doing rubbish with Nigerian money every day by day. Listen, this particular format, come on, you don't cast. But Deji, make I ask you, who exactly are you supporting in all of this? Because the other day he came out, he said, Sowore is going nowhere. Then who exactly, was it Jagaban? Are you actually supporting Jagaban? Looking at Barrister Deji, you know say that this guy, he grew up from a home filled with waspos. Because everything he says out there, it seems like this person is creating content or not qualified to become a president or to be anything useful in this country. So if every other person should be talking about who is content creator, you yourself, you forgot Sowore, who always create content even when it's not necessary, who always grant unnecessary interview that we see white and call it black, see black and call it yellow. If Sowore can come out and say that the Billot's case was detained unjust, this is someone you should be referring as content creator and not Peter Obi. Was it because they said everybody have a freedom of speech and everything, you can say anything you want to say, you don't even know how to comport your words again? Barrister Deji Adeyanju, make I not go cut my tongue. Come, this una format, he don't cast. Yeah, we agree that he's a content creator. But make una just leave that, make una just give him space. Tell your Oga Shiwoju, make him give this content creator. Let's see how far he can go. Let's see who is gonna get it better and right. Abi una dey afraid and intimidated by the same so-called content creator with his movement. Hey, anyway, my country people, when I don't see him now say by strategy say that Peter Obi is a content creator, yet they were all being afraid of what Obi will do. Even as everything there like this, una still they afraid about 2027.
So Deji Adeyanju posted online, he said, Peter Obi is a content creator. I wonder why some people take him serious. But anyways, the hope he gives to his demographic is good. Hope is part of nation building. The only credit he deserves is for helping us sanitize social media space of former Biafra agitators online and getting them interested in Nigerian politics. For that, he should be commended and given a national award. All the Biafra flags on social media accounts have been replaced with Obi's picture. A man afraid of ordinary primaries with Atiku is the one that wants to face Tinubu. They grab it, snatch it, and run with it, masters. He's an unserious content creator. Deji, I like it to shake. Okay, so we have told you before, but we'll tell you again. Peter Obi is a content creator. We're not denying it. Anybody who does something and the thing is recorded and people like to watch it or read it is a content creator, and it's fine. It's absolutely noble to be a content creator. But this particular content creator, so he can walk on the streets of Anambra without security. That makes him a content creator who is loved and trusted. This particular content creator, for the first time in a long, what is it, in a long time? For the first time since democracy started, beat Tinubu in Lagos. From the day democracy started till today, Tinubu has won Lagos. Anybody say vote for them, go vote for her. This content creator is the first man, he beat Tinubu in Lagos. And he beats out for that same Abuja where you did. That's a different standard of content creator. This particular content creator is also not a thief. Even his enemies have agreed that he's not a thief. The former governor before him in Anambra State agrees he's not a thief. The one after him agreed he's not a thief. This content creator has a business he's doing. He can point you at some money. Deji, what do you do? Okay, now you don't turn to a lawyer. This content creator is approachable. You can share your ideas with him. He will listen even if he will not take it. That is why we want to vote him. This content creator saved the lives of a lot of Nigerians after the last election, when he decided he would rather go to the court than hit the street. If that man had hit the street, both good and bad, before record some death. This content creator is working hard and donating his money to hospitals. Where are you donating your own? Someone will leave our content creator for us. At least he has made Biafra agitators be interested in Nigeria. Is that not what our prayer is? So at least you agree he's done something good. This content creator changed the face of education in Anambra State. And we want him to change the face of education in Nigeria. This content creator left money in the government purse when he was living as governor of Anambra State. I only know 2 people in this country that have done it. Maybe some other people don't do them, I don't know them. Yaradua, former governor of Katsina State, and him. When there was oil boom in this country, and Goodluck Jonathan said, let's save money. Other governors says a lie, let's share it. This content creator and Fashola were the only 2 people that said, let's save for Nigeria's rainy day. If Nigeria had listened to him, you will not need to be shouting up and down and protesting today. This content creator tried to save this country of the problem we are in this country as of today.
Hi, welcome back. I don't know why people still have time to respond to someone who have a murder case. He has a murder case. This Adeyanju of a man you are seeing today. Because I have seen when someone has made a post about him, saying that there is something he did when he was in secondary school or in a university that led to the bite of his fellow students, allegedly. That is what they said. And when the person posted the thing, even Deji himself angrily respond to the person and even told the person that the person will see himself in court before this month runs out. That is what he said. But people like Deji never knew that they were attacking others, and the other people who they were attacking also know court to take them to, but they did not want to take them to court because they don't want to cause or do anything like oppression. They don't want to be an oppressor to anybody. That is why they don't do it. But it got to digit turn. What he wants to do now is to take someone to court. But see him today again saying things about Obi. See, anybody who don't get murder case, although this is alleged something, but anything that is related to murder case, anybody who don't get no be human way people supposed to even dey give their energy, the wisdom on that kind person, because Deji himself don't even know what he's doing. And I think wetin Isaac talk for here na truth, na him dey talk, because for Deji to be indirectly campaigning for Tinubu na bad thing wey be say e don dey do. Why would he be doing that kind of thing? I mean Deji Adeyanju, who does he think he is? Why would he be commenting anyhow every day, every time? There is no any post that he will do that he won't put Peter Obi name in it, even though that thing no be something wey be say he won't talk about Peter Obi, he must include him. Why he did like that? There was a time that this thing, tired Peter Obi had to, take him to court. And when they take him there, a lot of person started going against Obi, that why would Obi do that kind of thing. But now that he has been released, or that he's been freed, he's still talking about Obi, and those that were saying those kind of things against Obi there, then are seeing all this thing he's doing. You see that Deji, you see that call to bar, Abi, you see the call that call you to bar. They did not know what they do, because they should not have even called you to bar at first, because you yourself, when speaking, you don't have any boldness to even say anything, but all you are talking about is doing rubbish and rubbish to some persons. I think this point, those who were attacking Peter Obi just because he took this guy to court, then need to tie this guy to rope, or tie him with rope. If not, the next thing he will be in, that one everybody need to cry before he will be released, because this one that is doing now something we people need to give am warning. Anybody we know and where they dey around am every time should just give him warning, so that he stop all this he's doing. He thinks that all this thing he's doing is just he's doing it out of freedom of speech or any other thing, and he thinks that this thing he's doing is not spoiling something for somebody. He doesn't know the implication of all this he's just been doing until he's been taken to court again. Thank you, everyone.